Hey guys, welcome back to the Project B-Ball channel. My name is Renee Manungi, and so this is gonna be the last review series episode for the 2020 season. Yes, I said a while ago it was gonna be my last episode reviewing it, but due to some of the schedule conflicts with others, they can't record the video right now. So I will say Miami Heat did beat the Boston Celtics. I believe the score was 125 Heat, 113 Celtics. I think Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler and Andre Iguodala hit some clutch shots at the end of that game. Played some good defense. The Heat just closed it out. Bam Adebayo, incredible game with 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists. He said last game that he played he didn't play that well, so he wanted this game to prove he wanted to make up for his last game performance. The Heat are just a great team, I guess. Excellent coaching, great culture. There are 8 guys they play the most. Are just awesome players. It's a great team. The Celtics, on the other hand, where do they move from here? It's more like, what can they do? I think another year of development of Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, maybe a healthy Gordon Hayward could do something. But the East is getting way too stacked. Next year with the Nets, even if we have an 80% Kevin Durant, I will still pick the Nets to make it all the way to the finals. That roster is just impossible. Caris LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, Jared Allen, DeAndre Jordan, Jared Pimple. Oh my lord, that lineup is impossible. That is a hard lineup to stop. Right? So, I don't know. The Celtics, they still have a bright future with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's only 23, so he's not even at his prime yet. Same with Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart, Kemba Walker, and Gordon Hayward are in their prime. So now is the time to strike. But I think even if you give it a couple, 3-4 years, they'll be in the finals in 4 years. I'll say it. But they'll be competitive. This year was a lucky year. They got all the way to here. I think next year they might not get as lucky all the way to the conference finals, but they'll definitely come back to the conference finals. And one of these days they'll win another championship, and championship 18 for the Celtics. Miami Heat. This team, I talked about, the gentle surprise of the year. No one really thought the Miami Heat were gonna make the finals beginning of the season. If you did, you're capping. I doubt you really did think the Miami Heat could win. Before the season started, there was some speculation when the Heat had their early runs that they could make the finals. At that point, I could understand if you predicted that. But if you predicted before Game 1 of the regular season started for the Miami Heat to make the finals, either you're a Heat fan or you're just I don't know what else to say to you. Your predictions are on point there. Miami Heat. Well, now I guess you guys want me to talk about the Lakers Miami Heat matchup. So like I mentioned in the beginning of the video about how this is gonna be the last review series episode, me and the others decided that we're gonna do a in-depth analysis of the 7-game series for the Miami Heat versus the Lakers. So we didn't want to do a review series episode in the middle and stuff like that. We wanted to go. We wanted to talk about the series in general, and then we can go game by game if we wanted to in that review series, finale, I guess that can be. But this one is the current finale for all the way up to the conference finals for the Boston Celtics versus Miami Heat. I just realized I had to talk about the Lakers versus Nuggets game too, but let me continue with this Miami Heat team. Great roster, like I said in the beginning. Also, the chances against the Lakers, that I'll talk more after I talk about the Lakers-Nuggets game. So the Lakers-Nuggets game, 117 Lakers, Nuggets 107. Jamal Murray was hobbled pretty much this entire second half. So I would say that might be the primary reason they lost that game. Also, the Lakers just came to play. They just closed the team. They didn't give this team any life. How the Jazz and Clippers failed their series. Nuggets, great postseason from them. I expect them to be in the finals next year. I think, for me as a LeBron fan, you guys know I'm happy for LeBron. He's to his 10th final. But I personally think this is his last actual playoff run to making the finals. Unless, Lakers can get another stack player like Drew Holiday or someone in free agency or something like that. But I highly doubt it. I think this is the last run of LeBron's career. It sucks. That's why I'm treasuring it. I almost watched every single playoff game of the Lakers. I hope to God they win the championship. This is just a great final championship run for LeBron. I'm not sure how much further, if he's gonna get a chance at it, right? LeBron closed out this game with scoring the last 9 points. He was just unbeatable. He just made sure this Nuggets team didn't have any life in coming back into the series. Just closed the deal, honestly. And then Anthony Davis played interesting well. Dwight Howard, Danny Green, Caruso, they all played well. I think it was more of a team effort during this Nuggets series. In the first couple of games, right, it was like Anthony Davis taking over, LeBron just playing like through the offense, like he's not creating any shots for himself. Then the last 2 games before the game 5, LeBron jumper hasn't been that great, and those games started to become close, but with some timely plays, timely shots, we won those 2 games. I know we lost one with Jamal Murray hitting like back-to-back threes that just closed that game. That game was interesting. And then the game after that, we hit timely shots towards the end of the game and made it a 3-1 lead. But those 2 games, the LeBron I knew from 2018 definitely wasn't there. His jump shot was not working at all, and I was a little bit nervous going into a finals series where LeBron jumper is not really working, and like the Heat are gonna obviously like lay off him, and he's definitely gonna take that shot 100% of the time. So I was like hoping maybe he can find some rhythm. And in this final game, it wasn't looking that way until the end of that game. Dang, he just closed the game. That's why he's my favorite player of all time. He just does the right thing at the right time. He makes the right decision at the right time. That is incredible instincts and smarts from him. Great speech at the end. Now, Miami Heat versus LA Lakers. Wow, this is going to be interesting. If the Heat are going to throw a zone, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. That's not going to work on the Lakers. Like, some people said zone might be an idea, but with the Heat personnel and, like, the Lakers tore the Heat zone in the regular season. And when I mean tore it, they literally tore it. Like, they destroyed that zone. It's not going to work unless they changed it up a little bit in the playoffs, because I know it's been effective in the Celtics series, obviously against the Bucks, and then I don't remember who they played in the first round. Who did they play in the first round? They played the Pacers, but that series didn't really matter, right? So, like, I don't know. If this zone, if it does work, make me a believer, but I highly doubt it. Other than that, I don't... the Heat have a chance, like maybe a 6-game series, 7-game series, I don't know. I think LeBron and the Lakers will definitely win. Obviously, my thoughts will be more expressed in the in-depth analysis, but here I'm just giving my prediction. I say Lakers in 6, and LeBron Finals MVP, averaging 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. That's just my guess. I'll see you guys on the next one. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!